Hey guys, after testing this team, I feel that it is extremely weak to special attackers. As you see, we have a Calm Mind Cobalion here, DD Dragon, Claw, Mono, Bulky, Salamence. We have a offensive Nidoqueen, Life Orb, Rocks, the regular, Scald Roar, Suicune. We have Houndoom, Mega Houndoom, Nasty Plot, Protect. It's good for Shandy, which is definitely a threat. If you cut out this, it's Shandy bait. And then we have a Fortress, which is our bulky Rapid Spin Spikes. Okay, so if you haven't noticed, this is 6-0'd by Mega Skeptile with Focus Blast hitting every time. Leaf Storm KOs, Leaf Storm KOs, Focus Blast KOs, HP Fire, whatever. But I guess it gets a little trouble with this, but still. Focus Blast KOs. Dragon Pulse may or may not because it's bulky, but still. That's a big issue. Mega Skeptile is an issue. It's not as common. Definitely something to look out for, though. Special fire attackers, I mean, we've got the synergy here, the fire resists, and scalding back, but it's just, it doesn't seem like enough. Shaman seems like a big threat. All we have really is Fortress for it. Earth Power, yeah. Mega Ampharos, we have to predict Thunderbolts and go to Nidoqueen. Zapdos, we have to predict Thunderbolts and go to Nidoqueen. If you Heat Wave on the Nidoqueen, every switch, predicting it and get it worn down where the point where you don't even have to predict, you just go for Thunderbolt and then kill the Nidoqueen if it comes in. That's bad. That's really bad. Nidoqueen straight up kills this team. Given that Salamence can actually set up on it, if it doesn't have HP Ice and if it's not Life Orb, then Salamence can do okay against it. Cobalion, get it to +2. A Focus Blast does around 40, 50 to offensive, which isn't a 2 a KO at +2. So you have to set up 2 Calm Minds, and then it's still doing pretty good damage with Thunderbolt and Heat Wave. Overall, my success with this team, I had really high success a few weeks ago with it because it was more physically offensive orientated teams, but now we're seeing PZ, we're seeing Mega Ampharos, we're seeing Mega Skeptile, so this team is actually just bait for that. One quick fix I see, I didn't bump in, I don't know why we have Fortress here. Fortress seems excessive for a Beedrill. We have Nidoqueen and we have Cobalion, and we even have Salamence, even Suicune to a point. We don't need Fortress. We're better off with something like Empoleon. Empoleon's a nice special wall. It still is kind of bait for Skeptile, but we're going to put Ice Beam since we don't have to put Rocks. I know he has Roar-kun and he likes the Spike synergy, but we can forget that. I've done Roar-kun with Stealth Rocks all the time. It works just fine. Yeah, so Empoleon with Ice Beam seems like a good answer. So it would be Scald, Ice Beam, Defog, Roar. Max Spadef. Because we need that. We need that for Chandelure. We need that for Draco Meteors. We need that for Hydreigon. And we need the Ice Beam because we need to do damage back at those things. So I think that's a great answer to some of the problems here. That's all I have for now. If you guys have anything you'd like to add, we're gonna get right into it. I'll show you my success / failures at this team. It's not bad. It's just in a bad meta right now. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, we jumped right into it, and we're actually versing Teal. Hey Teal. And I'm please excuse all the lag. It's Sunday, so there's going to be some lag going on here. And to counter off his Azelf, we're gonna lead off with our  What we're gonna do right here is actually Nasty Plot? I had a plan for this. We're gonna... Yeah. Mega Evolve, Nasty Plot, and then we're gonna protect after he goes for the rocks, but he doesn't go for the rocks. Now we're gonna protect. As we see that he's trying to do some crazy magic. Is he... He's not Scarf. Come on, we gotta win a speed tie. Sick. What do we do here? I mean, I didn't expect this to happen. This is dumb. I don't like that. He won all of them. We're gonna Dragon Dance on up as he goes for his rocks. You're not Scarf, shut up. Yeah, sorry for all the lag, guys. We have to switch out on this. We got another one over here. We'll start doing that one in a second. Man, it's really laggy. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. You'll get the gist of it, if anything. We're just gonna go for these spikes here as he goes for the earthquake, and it does a lot. Gonna go for the gyro ball. Goes for the knockoff, and basically he dies really soon. I kind of could have this for the Hexers, but I mean, it's fine at this point. I don't really want to reveal that I am special yet, but I'm not gonna. Should I call mine? If I call mine, I could actually win the game. So we're gonna. Damn it! That's unfortunate. We're gonna go hop into this one though, and I'm just gonna dark right here. And it does a lot, but doesn't kill. That's unfortunate. And we're gonna go to Needle Queen here, and nothing wants to take an E-Power, so we're just gonna fire that off. Now his play of choice is probably gonna go out to PZ, and if that's Specs, that's a problem, which I'm pretty certain it is. We gotta get a lead for this. It's Cobalion. Nice. Just gonna Calm Mind here. So probably will go out into something. Probably Arcanine, which will be cool. Firing off essentially Choice Specs Focus Blast against it. We're just gonna do that. You might choke this away, which would be awesome. Yeah, he could very well choke this away. Oh, of course I miss. That's great. Get this HP Dark going.
Dude, you see this right now?
We're just gonna sludge like this.
Dude.
Go into this. Fire off a Dragon Tail Claw, and that's not gonna work. And as you can see, Teal's team is not Teal's. My team is very weak to special attackers, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we lost that one, and we HP Dark this, and it. Why is that? Is that bulky? I thought HP Dark does like four times to that. I don't know. That's kind of upsetting, that damage. We're gonna Mega Evolve a Nasty Plot here. I am playing a little more aggressive, so maybe this isn't a great testament to how this team is. But I mean, it's offense, so shouldn't it be pretty aggressive? It's balance, I guess. We got an Absol right here, and we are just gonna Fire Blast this thing. Hello. You have school tomorrow, Daniel. You have to go to bed. Yeah, I qualified for ULT, so that's cool. Got that fire blast damage off, which does nothing, and this lag is really irritating. Unfortunately, that does way too much. Why doesn't... Is everything play out? No, this is AV. I hate everything. Why is this AV? We're just gonna Dragon Dance up and win the game. I mean, why not? He's actually got the Ice Punch, which is very annoying. I'm sure this team works very well against normal people. You should go to Arcanine right here, I'd be so happy. Just don't go PZ, yes. We're gonna refresh. As I'm hoping he doesn't have anything other than extreme speed to hit me. He might switch right here, which would be not bad at all. As long as it's not to PZ. And it's to PZ. We're gonna Roost right here. Choice Specs PZ is a threat, man. Especially this team that has no special walls. And he goes to the Ice Beam, and he's probably locked into that. I'm actually going to save this, which is kind of odd, and go into this. We are just going to go for some spikes here. Goes into Absol. Just going to Gyro Ball here. There's nothing I'm really fearing except the Fire Blast, which if he runs that, then he's a toad. I hate people. What the heck? I hate people. What a toad. You think he's gonna go for the grass or the sleep? He should go for grass. Alright, now I'm gonna bait out his sleep and go Suicune, which is extremely dangerous. Actually, I'm gonna predict him to miss. That's a good play. Man, I wish I wasn't so laggy. Goes up to this PZ, which is free to fire off a Tri-Attack. And I can't do anything about it. This team has nothing for any special defense. This might just be a coincidence because I bumped into 2 PZs in a row. But, I mean, really, the amount of defense on this, special defense on this team is pitiful. What do you do about, I mean, if Houndoom is dead, what do you do about, Chandelure, Shadow Ball, or PZ, Tri-Attack? This thing has nothing it wants to take besides the Cobalion. We got the burn again, wow. I'm gonna go to Chunk right here because we have no other option. And we are gonna Roost on up as he probably wants to go for the Sludge Bomb. And I could probably still win with this actually if I play it smart. Slash get a little lucky. We're gonna start Dragon Dancing. Decides to burn. Gonna refresh. So I can't be caught off with no attack if something comes in. Especially that Hoopa. Okay. I am faster, I'm just gonna go for this Dragon Claw. As he turns out to be Scarf. See, I don't even know this damage, he just does so much. We're gonna rest on up. As he's gonna get all his health back with Giga Drain. This is So, extreme weaknesses I see here is definitely the PZ. It's a problem. And, pretty much any special attacker. Still gonna test this out a little bit more. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on here. I actually really like this team, but what do I do against a P2? Alright, we're gonna pause until we find a game. Alright, we got a team on ladder against John Mimi. Johnson! Anyway, what I do want to lead off with is probably the Suicune, which is really stupid since he has this and this, and I don't really want to mess with those. We're actually going to lead off with Nidoqueen. If he leads off with Donphan, that's unfortunate. He actually leads off with this, which is another special attacker, and I should probably risk some life just to get damage on this. So that's what I am going to do. Just going to get some Sludge Wave damage off on that and die. Because I don't have anything to take. I mean, I guess I have this. And we're gonna scald away as he roars. Now. I got a hit. No, I didn't mean to call mine. Balls. Oh gosh. Send in Doublade now, that'd be funny. You know, Noivern is really cool. This is faster and it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna go to my ground resist. We should probably save this for the Umbreon. So, what should we do? I need a Mega Evolve this. If he kills this, goes off, he'll probably go into his Donphan. We're actually gonna stand. And, we gather that he's not Life Orb. So he's probably Choice Specs or Choice Scarf. The way he brought it in, just reluctantly, I think he's Choice Scarf, and this is probably Choice Specs, which is another special attacker we don't have much for. We could bait the Draco, which is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go to this, bait the Draco, see if he specs. And that is definitely specs damage right there. His switch is Donphan, so I'm just gonna go my Suicune here. And I don't have anything for Heliolisk. Like, I gotta do something. I'm gonna Scald though, because I can't risk, actually I can. Let's go to this thing. As, he's free to fire off another Draco. Even my Cobalion would have been to a kid by that, so if I had to save that, which I guess I should have, but this is a real problem. Gonna go to this, and we are gonna Nasty Plot on up, because there's nothing else I can really do at this point. I can try to kill this off, but I'd rather do this maneuver. The thing that he has to take this hit is also not doing anything back to me, so I think it's fine. I want to make sure this team is it has the minus everything for the foul play. Yeah, it does. So it does switch out to his Umbreon. I'm gonna Nasty Plot on up one more time, so I can probably get a KO on this. I'm gonna Fire Blast here. Might predict another Nasty Plot and go to Donphan. Okay. It's great that I missed. That's really good. And hopefully I flinch here, because I mean, that miss really sucks. We are gonna Dragon Dance on out. And we kind of lose the Doublade, so I'm starting to lag a little. And what do I do about a Hydreigon? My diagnosis: get rid of rocks on Nidoqueen. Get rid of rocks on Nidoqueen, add an Empoleon, maybe keep rocks, have an Empoleon with Defog. We need an Empoleon, man, instead of this Fortress. That's pretty much what I want. I think that's fine. We're gonna refresh right here and see if we can keep DDing up. But that foul play does way too much. We're gonna Roost on up. Yeah, this isn't good. Alright, Dragon Claw here. He's messaging me. Not right now, sorry. This is really bad. I guess I can stall him out of foul plays. Alright, I'm gonna pause it until I lose. Be right back. Hey, and we're back, and we've successfully gotten down to the 1400s. Pretty badly, actually. But it's fine. We should be able to do fine. I want to lead off with Houndoom because it's faster than this thing after +2, which is the goal. We're gonna nasty plot on up, as his best play is probably going for Icy Wind here. He actually goes for the D-Bond right off the bat. We're gonna Dark Pulse right here. Bring him down to his sash, maybe flinch him as he decides to taunt, which is perfectly fine with me. I'm actually going to go for the Dark Pulse again, not fearing that Lucario, and anything he wants to bring in now is very threatened. I sense to bring out this. I'm just going to pull a hard out to Cobalion as he decides to go out to this. Now his game plan is probably going to go to Salamence here with the Intimidate, yeah. And I'm just going to fire off a pretty powerful Flash Cannon. Once again, nothing can really take a Draco except this, but it can't take a Fire Blast either. So what we're going to do is go to Suicune. Seems kind of weird. As he decides to Roost on up, which I don't like that play, but we're going to go to first Scald as this guy comes in. We don't get the burn, unfortunately, and he probably just wants to U-turn, but we're going to go out to Fortress anyway. As he does U-turn, and now his switch is Salamence? Yeah. We're just going to go out to Suicune again, and we're just going to keep doing this until we get a burn. Now, this team does have a lot of physical attackers, so this is going to thrive. This is going to be a team to play good against. As he goes for that Draco Meteor, it does a lot. I do get the burn. I'm just going to rest on up right here, as the second Draco Meteor should not take me out. And if it does, then I'm going to EV this thing for to be able to take 2 Draco Meteors. Goes out to this, which is a little bit of a problem. Just gonna Volt Switch out, take whatever hits, and then go out to my Cobalion. Or I could just, no, because E-Speed. So I gotta hit a Focus Blast, unfortunately. I do got that Salamence burn, so it's getting worn down. Now I'm gonna go to Fortress, even though I can just go for the Flash Cannon here because I don't want to deal with Encore missing Focus Blast such. And if he Encores, then I'm in a great position with my Fortress right here. I am just gonna set up some spikes, even though that Moonblast did quite a bit. I'm gonna still set up spikes. You can go for the Encore here. I'm gonna go to my Nidoqueen. As he decides to go for the Encore, just gonna go for this Earth Power. It should take it out, and it can hit anything else pretty hard. I do take it out with the Earth Power, and he Sanctum this thing. Now I'm just gonna go out to Suicune as he goes for the Roost, which is not something I thought he would do. Probably go for the Defog here now. Actually, he does not. He just wants to go straight out to this Mamoswine, so he's hoping for no Scald and that he can do stuff to me, which he can't. So he actually roosts up right there, which I find very weird. Get the Roar again, and now I'm just going to go for the Scald on this thing, as it probably wants to knock me off. Main purpose of why I was in here. The Scald should take it out. Uh-huh. And what he's doing right here is trying to set up for the Sharpedo sweep, I feel. Which puts me in a position where I have to hit a Focus Blast. We're gonna go Fortress as fodder here. And then we are gonna go out into our Salamence. We are Dragon Dancing up. He goes straight out to his Salamence, which I do not agree with. I don't like that. And he's definitely just going for the Draco Meteor here. Something that's useless at this point is pretty much Nidoqueen. It can take one hit, but it can't. He thinks it's GG, but I'm defensive, so. We're gonna Calm Mind up here. So it goes to the Fire Blast and it does a lot with a Flash Cannon. And pretty much I can intimidate down this Sharpedo if that's what he's going for. Pretty sure a Flash Cannon kills here. Just gonna go for it. Goes to the Extreme Speed. And we get our first win with this team, which is not bad at all. Just gonna go to Chunk right here. Gonna go to Suicune now. Probably on this Ice Fang. We're just gonna Scald away. Gonna go back out to Chunk. Gonna go to Cobalion. And he forfeits the game, which is great. We're gonna get another. See you guys later. And we have a bird team. Now. We have Nidoqueen for Zapdos, but that's it. Everything else is so weak to it. That's scary. It really is. We're gonna lead off with Nidoqueen, because Zapdos or this can be his lead. He might go to Infernape, but then I'm just going Chunk. Actually goes off for Suicune. Gonna go to Chunk because it's what we have for bulky waters. It really is our bulky water resistance. So actually goes Aggron here, which usually intimidates signals special. So I didn't think he would do that. He probably wants to attack me now because he's scared. Goes for a Toxic. Sick. Gonna go for some spikes here as he lays up his rocks. Gonna Rapid Spin as the... I could Rapid Spin or I could predict this Zapdos. So let's predict the Zapdos. And we're gonna go Queen here. Just gonna go for this Ice Beam. Goes to Suicune. Don't like that play. I frown upon that. We're gonna go to our own Suicune and then just start roaring, bro. And he has a PZ, so I don't think we're winning. Wee. We're gonna go to Queen and we're gonna fire off a Sludge Wave. Actually, let's go for Rocks. Nice. Gonna go back out to Suicune. I could be ballsy right here and go for a Sludge Wave. Not going to though. Not yet anyway. Gonna Scald right here. Gonna rest on up. Hopefully he doesn't predict this. And he does predict this. That's dumb. We're gonna Sleep Talk on the Defog. Gonna go to Nidoqueen now. Let's go to the Thunderbolt. I'm just gonna fire off this Sludge Wave. Does a lot to this Suicune, and we might actually be faster. I'm gonna chance it. We're gonna go for another Sludge Wave. Or not. And that health was pretty important for the Zapdos, so that might have been a pretty naive play. Pursuit? Probably. It's hard to predict Pursuit. If not Pursuit, he's just Brave Birding. This is a really offensive team with Aggron. And then we're gonna go to Fortress on this Brave Bird. Does 50. That's not bad. Not bad at all. We're gonna go for a Gyro Ball. Oh, he's Heat Wave. That's cool. I like that. It's actually really cool. Gonna go to this. Should be faster anyway, so we're just gonna go for this Fire Blast. Takes it out. Awesome. Sends out Infernape. Gonna protect, see what he wants to do. Close combat, we're gonna go to Chunk right here. Then we're probably gonna make a double out. Yeah, we're gonna make a double out into Houndoom. Actually, I don't like that. Let's make a double out into Cobalion. We're gonna go for the Calm Mind here. So I expect he doesn't have we're gonna Calm Mind again. Because that Earthquake does nothing. And let's see if this takes him out. Nope, we will never know. I guess that's one of the bad things about this team. He can go to Zapdos, but I think I can 2 a KO now. No, that actually does nothing. That's sad. So, one other thing, this is pretty Zapdos weak, and even if we replace Fortress with Empoleon, that's still a little bit of a problem. We can be weak to something, but being weak to Zapdos right now is pretty bad. So, and that's HPIs. We're actually gonna go to this. It's not Life Orb, so we're gonna go for this nasty plot. I could try to win a speed tie here. I don't know if I kill. He actually has the Mach Punch, which hopefully this kills. And it does. So we have a chance here. Assuming this PZ isn't Scarf. He sends it in now, it probably is. Otherwise he'd probably send out Zapdos. Okay. Now, I'm not... yeah. Fun. It is HPI, so we're losing this game. We're gonna do a few more. See how it goes. Oh, we're faster. I'm gonna roost on up. Dragon Dance. I doubt we can beat an Aggron, even though it's toxic. And yeah, that's a crit. GG. Alright, so we're gonna get a new one. Bring you guys back when it comes. We gotta cure him. That actually, I think we can win with Cobalion. Yeah, we can probably win with Cobalion. We just gotta take out this Tentacruel somehow. We're gonna lead off with Nidoqueen. Seems like a pretty good lead. Seems like a really good lead. And yeah, we're just gonna go for this Earth Power. If he decides to stay in, that's great, because that's a dead Tentacruel. Does not decide to stay in, goes to Kyurem, takes a lot. And now we're gonna go to Suicune to take this damage, which was actually a Draco here. It's probably Specs. We're not gonna stay in. But can we heal up on anything? We could probably heal up on this Tentacruel. We're gonna go to Fortress then. And we're gonna Volt Switch on out. Probably on this Tentacruel, and then rest up with our Suicune. If he goes Entei... Actually goes Florges. Sorry, I said that irritatingly, I guess. We're gonna rest on up as this Moonblast should not take me out unless, he's fast too, he's really fast. I'm like semi-fast, aren't I? Yeah, we're 211. He's super fast. We're gonna go to Nidoking here. And, you better believe that I'm going for the Sludge Wave. I'm gonna Earth Power here. It's so fast, everything's so fast. But now Cobalion is in. I think +2 Focus Blast might kill the Entei. I have to take hits from Chestnut, unfortunately. This Houndoom might be in. It's probably gonna lead off with Mancho. I'm gonna lead off with this. I wouldn't expect him to lead off with Flores. Yeah. Just gonna Dragon Claw. This goes with Flores. And I know he's Moonblasting, so we're just gonna go Fortress. He actually goes with this. We're gonna go out Suicune now. That was an easy read. We're gonna Sleep Talk. I think we have one more. Get the Roar and we get this Chestnut. A Roar would mean a Scald on this would be really good, so we're gonna try for that. Okay, we're gonna go Fortress now and just spin. I'm pretty sure we win against that War, so. Then he's gonna bring out Entei and we're gonna go frickin' Houndoom. We're going Houndoom. I don't care who you are. Okay, going to Cobalion and winning the game. GG. Was fun, but now I win. We're gonna assume his Moonshot isn't Scarfed either. Flash Cannon this. I don't think this is Scarfed, I think it's Specs. Maybe it is Scarf. Nope. Yippee! Chunk. Nice. Let's go back out into this. Why? Fuck you. Darn it. Guess we're going back out to Chunk and we're pressing refresh. And I've been in this situation before I actually win and come out on top. But, I mean, he has a Florges, so, yeah. Gonna go to Fortress now. Moonblast does way too much. We're gonna Gyro Ball as he Calm Minds to seal the game. Yeah, he had too much. Oh, it's so speedy, so. We actually do a lot. We're Calm Mind up here. We have no choice, that's why. As he Synthesis, and we're gonna fire off a Flash Cannon, see how much it does. It might be offensive Calm Mind, which is sick. Absolutely disgusting. Because you kind of need that defense. On my team, you don't. Because I'm a bunch of special attackers with no offense. Yeah. Let's Focus Blast here as he actually Extreme Speed, so. Calm Mind up. Again. Focus Blast. And a little to the left. Why not? I have nothing. Yeah, I lost. I don't have anything for his Florgus now. Nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. Alright, so we're gonna forfeit that one out because we can't beat the Florgus no matter what. So we're gonna do one. We got a Grand Bowl Glalie. Ooh. And Don Fan. I'd say good luck, have fun, but I don't want him to have good luck or have fun. I just want to win, you know? You know that feeling? I guess we're gonna lead off with Suican. Just gonna scald as he. Oh god. Who wants to take a hit? No one! Oh. Let's go to the one thing that can actually beat this. As he thunderbolts and takes me out. That was smart. Wow. Nice, we scared him out. Easy. Now we're just gonna go for the Sludge Wave as nothing wants to take it. Though we could go for rocks, but I really don't want that Azov coming in, which I feel like he wants to bring it in, so we're just gonna go for the Sludge Wave. Take out the Grand Bowl, as it probably was going for Earthquake. I would have traded that for rocks probably, so probably bad on my part. Gonna go to Suicune here because Mega Glalie has nothing for Suicune, like nothing. Could switch out according to Shaman, but I mean, what do I switch out to? It's sad. Let's go to Fortress. Yeah, this team will still have problems with Mega Skeptile and Shaman, even if I replace Emp for Fortress. Oh god. I'm gonna Volt Switch on out, predicting his Doublade. Never mind, he's going Donphan. I hate this. Gonna go Suican. Gonna go for the Scald on Thunderbolt. I don't care. I do care, but nice. But there's nothing I can really do. He was predicting, I guess, Salamence to take a Thunderbolt, which I don't agree with. I'm gonna Scald right here, as he can't do a KO, so now that he knows that, let's see if no, Fortress is a sure switch for that, so we're just gonna go for the Scald here. I'm gonna go to Fortress, so I fully expect him to go for Leech. Actually goes for Seed Flare and misses. Gonna go for Spikes as he goes for Leech Seed, and then I'm gonna switch out, predicting his Donphan. I'm gonna switch out to the Suicune. We're just gonna Scald. At this point it has zero consequence because I do get the spike damage off on that Shaman. And we get it on this Donphan, get the burn. Nice Seed Bomb. Cute. And he forfeited. So that's gonna be it, guys. Lost a lot of points. I'll do an overall analysis. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a good one. Bye bye.